Hello, sophomores. Happy Monday to you all. Hope you guys are doing super duper. We're going to start in on chapter 37, and we're going to look at our new vocab to start things off. So if you'd look at page 315 and practice these words with me, please. So, first of all, Athenae, Athenarum, feminine Athens. Okay, and you'll notice here that this is a plural noun. Okay, so you're only going to see Athens in the plural, although of course it refers to a singular city. Next, domus, domus, feminine house. Humus, humi, feminine ground. Iter, itineris, neuter journey. Rus, ruris, neuter the country. Syracusae, Syracusarum, feminine Syracuse. Okay, and Syracuse, as you can see, like Athens, is only in the plural form there. Obscenes, absentis, absent. Gratus, grata, gratum, pleasing. Idonius, idonia, idonium, suitable. Immotus, immota, immotum, unmoved. Foris, out of doors. Eo, ira, ii, itum, to go. Okay, and then the next several words are going to be compounds of eo. All right, abeo, abira, abii, abitum, to go away. Adeo, adira, adii, aditum, to go to. Exeo, exira, exii, exitum, to go out. Ineo, inira, inii, initum, to go in. Abeo, abira, abii, abitum, to go up against. Pereo, perire, perii, peritum, to pass away. Redeo, redira, redii, reditum, to go back. All right. And then interficio, interficere, interfaci, interfectum, to kill. Licet, licera, licuit, it is permitted. Okay, this is what's called an impersonal verb. So you're usually just going to see this in third person with a dative and an infinitive. Okay, so it's permitted for someone to do something. All right, and then we got three more on the back here. Peregrinor, peregrinare, peregrinata sum, to travel abroad. Okay, notice that's a nice deponent verb. Requiesco, requiescara, requievi, requietum, to rest. All right, and that is where you get the RIP sort of thing. So requiescat in pace is what that stands for. All right, and then last one, soleo, solera, solitus sum, to be accustomed. Okay, and you'll notice this one has three principal parts. This is what's called a semi-deponent verb. Okay, so the first two principal parts, the present system, works normally, and then the perfect system is deponent. All right, so those are your vocab words, and I think once again we'll have our vocab quiz on Monday. Okay, just because we've got lots of things going on Thursday, and then Friday, you know, we're not doing classes. So I think Monday is probably going to be our best option, so we don't get too far behind on stuff. So, all right. So let's take a look at this new chapter, and this is going to give you the verb eo, which is a very irregular verb. But it's an important one to know, and as you can see from the vocab list, there are lots of compounds of it as well. But if you know the base forms of eo, the compounds will be very easy. So if you look on page 312, you can see the conjugations of eo. Okay, so you'll notice here that eo is almost exclusively in the active. Okay, there are a couple kind of rare passive forms, but you don't have to worry about those too much. Okay, so look at the present. Eo, is, it, imus, itis, eunt. Okay. Um, so very, very irregular. Notice it starts with an E, and the last form has an E in it as well, but then the middle forms have I's. Okay. Um, then your imperfect, ibam, ibas, ibat, ibamus, ibatis, ibant. So it's just the letter I, and then bombas, bot. Future, same sort of thing, just the letter I, and then bo, bis, bit. Ibo, ibis, ibit, ibimus, ibitis, ibunt. Okay, and then your perfect system works normally. Okay, so it's I, and then ii, and then isti, it, imus, istis, erunt. Okay, so I apologize. A couple of those forms actually don't have that first I in them. So if you look at that perfect ii, isti, so just one I, it, imus, istis, erunt. Okay. And then your pluperfect, you take the letter I and then add aram, aras, arat. Future perfect, you take the letter I and then you add your aro, aris, arit. Okay, and so you can see all those on 312, how that's conjugated. All right, so a lot of the letter I in this verb. All right, then your subjunctive forms. Your present subjunctive is iam, ias, iat, so it takes the letters ea and then adds your endings. Imperfect, you take the infinitive ira, ire, and then you add your endings to it, so irem, ires, iret. And then perfect and perfect subjunctive, you take the letter I and then you add irim, iris, irit, as you can see there. And then the pluperfect is isem, ises, iset. Okay? And that is how you conjugate AO. All right. So pretty straightforward, but the ones you really got to watch out for are going to be those present tenses. Okay, so those are going to be the ones that are really particularly funky. All right. Also, if you look on 313, you can see the imperatives. This is the shortest sentence in the Latin language. E. Okay, just the letter I, meaning go. All right, so that's the shortest sentence you can get, and then the plural ite. All right, and then they give you your gerund, which is they don't really talk about that too much until you get to chapter. Sorry, I guess you have learned gerunds. Never mind. Sorry, you have learned gerunds. So eundi, it's the future. No, you haven't learned gerunds. Man, I'm getting old, guys. I'm sorry. Miss you. Getting old. All right. So the gerund is eundi. So taking EU and then the ND, and then your letter I. All right, and then your participles. Present active participle for this one is crazy. All right, look at the present active participle. Ienes. Okay, so IE. NS, eanes, and then your genitive is euntis, EUNTIS. Okay, so, normally if you take the verb, say amo, amons, amontis, it's pretty easy. But this one, eanes, euntis, so you gotta really watch out for that one. All right, the future, though, is pretty straightforward, iturus, and then they give you your infinitives there as well. Ire, iturus, esse, and isi. Okay, so those are the forms of AO. Very important to know, and we actually get a lot of English words from this. In fact, the very word exit is from Latin. It's a compound of ex and AO. So if you look at third person singular, if you conjugate that, you get exeo, exis, exit. Okay, just meaning he, she, or it goes out. All right, so those are forms of AO. Let me know if you have any questions on them, okay? And we'll talk about place and time constructions tomorrow, all right? Make sure that you are reading the Aeneid. We're on books 9 and 10 for this week, okay? So you need to have those read by Thursday, okay? And you'll have those discussion board posts and the reading checks to complete. Okay, so make sure you have those done and ready by Thursday. All right. Let me know, like I said, if you have any questions or anything like that. I love you guys. Talk to you later.